Keek on the mic, keek on the mic. Keek on the mic, keek on the mic. People, this the intro. Sacramento, California, born and raised. And Antelope is where I spend most of my days. Talk bad about my team, you must be a clown. This is Keek on the mic, so you know you better bear down. Bear down.
Hey, what's going on, Bears fans? Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of Keek on the Mic, the podcast all about the Chicago Bears. Like always, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the bell notification to catch all Bears content right here on the podcast. So, really fun topic here on Keek on the Mic today, as a report out of Chicago is this. Luke Getsy's offense already showing it fits Justin Fields perfectly. And obviously, all offseason long, we have been talking about how much Luke Getsy's offense fits Justin Fields. And when Luke Getsy was hired as the Bears offensive coordinator, the first order of business was to craft a system around what Justin Fields does best. And already during the first couple of Chicago Bears training camp practices, Luke Getsy is already showing what he plans to do with Justin Fields. And while Adam Hogue was in attendance at Bears practice, he tweeted this. A lot of good offensive play designs that I'm not allowed to describe, but they are getting Mooney and Kmet open and giving Fields easy throws, playing to QB1 strengths. And obviously following Adam Hogue's statements on the Bears offense, Josh Schrock of NBC Sports Chicago went into more detail about what Getsy is doing. Fields faked the handoff to David Montgomery and bootlegged out to the right where Travis Gibson was waiting. Fields knew he had a tight end, Cole Kmet, coming open off the fake, but he had to make sure he got the pass over Gibson, who was bearing down on him. So he jumped, Fields left the ground, and tossed the ball over Gibson's fingertips and right into the hands of Kmet, who took it the rest of the way for a score. So it is very evident what the Bears plan to do this year in regards to crafting the offense around Justin Fields. It'll be a lot more play action with a heavier emphasis on getting Fields on the move, which is something that Matt Nagy failed to do on a daily basis with Justin Fields. And obviously creating more windows with his legs. When you get Justin Fields on the move and bootleg him out, which is what the wide zone offense, that Kyle Shanahan offense is set to do, it will open up more lanes, not only for Justin Fields to maybe take off, but also more windows for his receivers, tight ends, running backs to get open as well. So it helps everyone on this offense. It kind of keeps the opposing defense on their toes, especially when you have a mobile quarterback like Justin Fields. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to put some clips from drills that show how Getsy is planning to use Justin Fields. Obviously, this is really, really good clips that I'm about to show you. So I'm about to put them on the screen right now for you guys. And I want you guys to focus on how Luke Getsy is focusing on those play actions and putting a heavy emphasis on the fakes and getting Justin Fields on the move. Once again, when Matt Nagy was the offensive coordinator, when he was the head coach and running the show, he didn't do that enough. Obviously, we need Justin Fields to be a better pocket quarterback, right? Every quarterback needs to be able to stay in the pocket and deliver throws, which Justin Fields showcased those skills in a couple of games last season. But also, we need to be able to use Justin Fields' strengths and allow him to do what he's good at. And what he's good at is getting out of the pocket, bootlegging Justin Fields out, and making throws on the run. When Matt Nagy actually got Justin Fields out of the pocket and got him on the move, right? That's when you really saw the skill set of Justin Fields just pop on the tape. So this clip that was posted on social media is a really good indication of what Luke Getsy is planning to do with Justin Fields, and I absolutely love it. And I know I come on here a lot, and we've talked a lot about how Luke Getsy is going to transform Justin Fields, which I truly believe that just because of Luke Getsy and what he plans to do with Justin Fields and how he plans to cater to his strengths, I truly do feel that this will allow Justin Fields to take his NFL career to the next level. And I know I sound like a broken record, but this offense is the perfect fit for Justin Fields. And when you see clips like this, and personally, when I saw clips like this posted on social media, it gets me even more excited to see Justin Fields play this season. And obviously, when you look at this wide zone system, it centers on two things: running the football, which we have David Montgomery, Khalil Herbert. Obviously, we added a couple more guys into the running back room, so that is taken care of. And obviously, with on paper, our offensive line looking even better than it was last year, which is not hard to do because the Bears' offensive line last year was pretty bad. But with good running backs and hopefully improved offensive line, I think that will be taken care of. And then creative forms of play action. Obviously, you saw in that little clip that I just showed earlier in the podcast how Luke Getsy will occasionally have different forms of play action, allowing Justin Fields to bootleg to his right, bootleg to his left. And that's what Justin Fields is good at. He is a really good quarterback on the run and throwing on the run as well, delivering the football accurately to his playmakers. So this offense works best when you have a mobile quarterback like Justin Fields. So once again, I have the utmost confidence in what Luke Getsy is doing for Justin Fields and putting Justin Fields in really good situations for him to succeed. Once again, Matt Nagy failed at that, but obviously Luke Getsy came in and already fixed his footwork, right, and is catering to Justin Fields' skills. And at the end of the day, the more comfortable Justin Fields gets, the more confidence he will get. Obviously, last season and even this season, he always says this in his interviews. The more reps he gets, the more confidence he gets. And obviously, he is already buying into this offense, and he loves the fit in this offense. So overall, I'm just really excited to see what this offense can do with Justin Fields as QB1 and in an offense that is catered around Justin Fields' strengths. So I just wanted to come on here and kind of, obviously, we know we've been talking a lot here on the podcast about what Luke Getsy is going to do for Justin Fields, but this is the first indication of actually seeing it in live action and people talking about it and what he actually plans to do for Justin Fields this season. So it was really cool to come on here and actually show you guys some clips and what some people had to say of what Luke Getsy's actually planning to do with Justin Fields in this new wide zone scheme for the Chicago Bears offense. Before I let you guys go, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the bell notification to catch all Bears content right here on the podcast. Make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms, and make sure you share this episode of Kick on the Mic with every single Bears fan that you know. But other than that, I'll be back for an all-new Bears podcast right here on Kick on the Mic. Thanks, guys. Him bear down.
You ain't bout it, you ain't bout it, you ain't kick on the mic. You ain't bout it, you ain't bout it, you ain't kick on the mic. You can go and subscribe cause I be on it right. You ain't bout it, you ain't bout it, you ain't kick on the mic.